Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome in. Welcome in to the afternoon session, the 1 o'clock session of Tea with Lady DJ. Welcome in. Welcome in. You all, I'm scaring me. I'm here on time. Yes, I am. How are you? Trica Lewis, welcome in. Welcome in. Yes, I am here and seated and on time again. I'm getting the hang of this. They say anything that you do for 21 days becomes a habit. And I do believe that this is becoming a habit. Yeah, I do. Welcome in. As you're coming in, oh, Trucker, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for sharing this out. Everyone, thank you for sharing this out. Don't forget to get your daily heart needs, and I'm gonna share out. So just give me a half of a second, and I'm at the bottom of your screen. Hey, Shaq, there is an arrow that goes like this, and if you tap on it, then there's a little circle with a plus in it that says add to stories. It gets it out so much faster. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to share it out as well. And I'll be right back. See how fast that was? That was so unbelievably fast. And you guys, let me tell you something. Let me tell you what has shocked me is that TikTok tells you how many people really view your live when you share it out through your stories. And this morning, I want to thank 114 persons that viewed my live this morning. I just do. I know what it says is here in the chat, but they give you in your analytics, and when your live ends, it tells you how many viewed your live. And I feel so fortunate that, and I promised that I wouldn't say it again, but that you all sit with me. I am so very grateful. I am very grateful. So if you would continue to tap, what do they call it? Like turn on the turbo boosters. I don't want you to miss anything, but I would like to get to 10,000 likes. So if you don't mind, I certainly would appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you as you're coming in. This morning's 9 o'clock session has already been uploaded. So if you missed any of it, you came in late or you were like on the West Coast, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. So the likelihood of them being present is slim to none. I wouldn't be. I'd probably be asleep, right? Yeah. But should you have missed any of it, Thursday's 3 sessions are already uploaded. Did you bring your tea? See, I promise you, when I was further down south, and Kentucky is a southern state, I didn't do all of this. But since I've been back home, because in minutes, you don't know how to dress. Last Wednesday, it was 70 degrees. All this weekend, it snowed off and on, and the temperatures have been in the 20s. So everything just goes haywire. Just haywire. Welcome in, you guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. So as you're coming in, don't forget to get your daily heart needs. You got your tea? I've got my tea. And it's delicious. But don't forget, are we ready? Are we ready to go in? Because I'm going to sound like a Baptist preacher. I don't come to stay before you long. That's what they say. I don't plan to come to stay before you long. So let's get started. Let me turn my jazz off and let's get started, okay? You remember this morning and this week's session, and in my advertisement, I had said that pride gives birth to envy, and envy fuels anger, and anger causes explosions. Welcome in, Ron. Welcome in. Thank you for joining me. Welcome in. So, that's where we're going to pick up from this morning. Going deeper. Did anyone sit and ponder the 3 questions that I had for you? There were 3 questions that I wanted you to just not tell me, but did you ever think about it? Because we're leaving some things behind. What do you need to leave behind? And as I shared this morning, I dropped off some things with Jesus, okay? I dropped off some things. I blocked some people. There was some that they were weights on me. And it wasn't good for me. And I was told, you're an empath. And so you take on theirs, and they're not trying to do anything with theirs. So I had to let them go. With love, I had to let them go. So the question was, at the 9 o'clock session, where has pride been performing for you instead of God, a higher power, the universe, however you reference him? Where has pride been performing for you? The next question is, who have you been resenting? Yes, Ron. Yes. So when we become such, or you are an empath, at some point you start to resent a person, a situation. You start, because it takes its toll on you. So who have you been resenting instead of celebrating? Excuse me, let me turn. Yeah, I'm sorry. So who have you been resenting instead of celebrating? And the last question was, what are you still holding on to that wisdom is telling you to let go of? Even in relationships, there are some relationships that you should have been out of long time ago, but you're still hanging around. For what reason? Just a rhetorical question. Just a rhetorical question. So let's go deeper into pride. Let's go deeper into pride. Pride is subtle. It doesn't always, it does not always show up with arrogance. Sometimes it shows us up as independence, the refusal to need anyone. Sometimes it shows up as perfectionism, the inability to be seen anything less than put together. Posh. Sometimes it shows up as silence, refusing to ask for help. Because asking feels like losing. You don't have to give me an amen or anything. I just need you to, could this be me? Could this be me? But here is the truth. The moment you think you have arrived is the moment pride has you. The moment you think you have arrived is the moment pride has you. And pride always comes before the fall. Always. So where is pride operating in your life right now? In your marriage, in your friendship, in your relationship with God? Where have you been stopped being teachable? Where? And that address, that is where pride lives. That's where pride lives. Now let's take a deeper look at envy. We talked about envy this morning. I remember envy. After my divorce, I remember envy. That heifer has my husband. But that heifer didn't do it. And when you process it and take time to process it, you're holding the wrong person accountable. Envy is a slow poison. It does not unalive you overnight. It just quietly rots everything good inside of you while you are busy watching everybody else. And social media has given envy a front row seat in our lives every single day. It has. We compare our behind the scenes to everybody else's highlight reels and wonder why we feel so empty. Let me say that again. We compare our behind the scenes to everybody else's highlight reels and wonder why we feel so empty. Who is it? Who came to mind when we talked about envy this morning? Who is it? And be honest with you. As long as you're not being honest with you, you cannot become what you're supposed to become. What God has planned for you. That's not a coincidence. That's an invitation to deal with it. Because you cannot celebrate your own blessings while you are resenting somebody else's. They cannot coexist. They can't. Anger. Here's what nobody talks about with anger. It's exhausting. It is exhausting. Carrying it is exhausting. Maintaining it is exhausting. Being ready to defend, react, or retaliate at any moment is exhausting. I remember this because after my divorce, I was ready. Just say something, please, make my day. I was like, what's his name? Clint Eastwood. Make my day. Say something. I got you. And it was all because pride had given birth to what? Envy. And envy fueled anger. So, carrying it is exhausting. Maintaining it is exhausting. Being ready to defend, react, and retaliate at any moment is exhausting. And yet, we hold on because letting go feels like letting them win. Did you hear me? Because letting go of the anger feels like letting them win. And it's the biggest hell to the no, no, no. They're not winning, but they are. Because you're the one that's miserable. You're the one that is exhausted. You're the one that can't go forward because you are always looking backward. Yeah, they're winning at your expense. But anger is not protecting you. It is draining you. And everything connected to you is feeling the weight of what you are refusing to put down. What is anger costing you? This is something that you have to deal with. You have to mull it over in your head. What is anger costing you? Not them. Is it costing you your peace? I have peace now. Your health, your relationships, your focus, your faith. Count the cost. Count the cost. Because no offense is worth that price. No offense is worth that price. At 9:30 tonight, I told you I wasn't going to keep you long, just enough to get you to come back at 9:30. At 9:30 tonight, we're going to bring all of this home. Between now and then, sit with this. Because what you choose to leave behind tonight is going to determine what you are free to walk into tomorrow. It's your choice. It's your choice. Now this will be uploaded in a few after I close out this session. And then I will ask you, my YouTube channel is Tea with Lady DJ. Tea with Lady DJ. When you go there, please subscribe, please. And don't forget to turn your notifications on, because you may not be able to make all of the sessions, but you can go, when you're notified, you can go back and hear everything that has been shared today at this moment. So my YouTube channel is Tea with Lady DJ. And for all of those persons, listen, I don't know where they are, but I was so shocked this morning when I looked at my analytics, when I looked at what I put out there in my stories. It said 114 viewers watched my live. I was so thankful. I am thankful if it's only one sitting in here listening to me. I am thankful, because this is not about clicks and giggles for me. It is an assignment. As I said this morning, I started this after I had done 3 different series, Stuck, Desperation versus Determination, and straighten your crown first before you can straighten another's crown and tell the whole world that that crown was crooked. Straighten yours first. And then it came upon Ash Wednesday, and I fast for 90 days. And I said this morning, and I'll repeat it now and later. Fasting is between you and God. It is not to say, well, girl, what you going to give up? Hey, Silver Fox, welcome in. It's not about saying, what are you going to give up? I'm going to give up. And you've never completed what you vowed to God. So it's between you and God. Lent is 40 days. From Ash Wednesday to Easter is 40 days. But there's another 50 days. That's from that point to Pentecost Sunday. So I do the whole 90 days. But this right here that we're doing, Still Becoming, Grace Through the Journey, it's going to be 6 weeks. And only 1 day a week, 3 sessions, but it will end on Easter. And that's a special. I can't wait for you all to hear it. I can't wait for you all to be involved. Mr. Anderson, welcome in. Thank you for joining me. Thank you so much. But it's 6 weeks. So this is our second week. And tonight in the 9:30 session, I'll tell you what we're going to do for the third week, because we're going to continue in Still Becoming. We're going to slow walk this transformation, your transformation, my transformation, right up to Easter Sunday. And I said to them this morning that though this is new to you guys, I did this teaching in 2022. And I call God Leroy. That's my pet name for him. And I said, Leroy, I'd like to do this. And he said, well, let's repackage it. It's the same information. We're not going to reinvent the wheel, but we're going to repackage it. And when he said that, and I was like, oh, okay. But I'm sharing something new to you all. But it is a refresher course for me. So nothing that I share with you all is not good for me. I've been through it, but every now and then we need a refresher course. And that's what this is for me. So I'm going to stop jabbering. I did 30 minutes, yes, on time. And I will see you all back at 9:30. But as soon as I come off, I will upload this to my YouTube channel, which is Tea with Lady DJ. So I hope to see each one of you back this evening at 9:30. I do. I don't know. It's not that I'm not inviting anyone up to the panel, but the morning and the lunch, the 1 o'clock session, are done. If you have any questions, you can put them in the chat. I will see them because I always go to the comments, so I will review them. Or you can hold them until 9:30, and then I will open up the panel for you to join me and ask your questions, and I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability. Okay? So, until 9:30 p.m., have an amazing afternoon. See you soon.